All right, what's up, Cellar Dwellers?
Hey.
We are here actually at the theaters, as you can probably tell.
Yes.
Here to see Lisa Frankenstein. So, yeah, you go first because
Dude, I'm so excited.
You were excited for this.
I'm so
one.
excited
You've been looking
for
forward
this.
to this.
Yeah, like Diablo Cody is like the writer of it, and then you also got like Zelda Williams, Rob Williams' daughter, is the one that directed this. Dude, that's awesome. I'm so excited. And I love Jennifer's Body, so it's like this is gonna be really exciting. Also, it's 80s themed.
Yes.
Even cooler.
That's
I love that a lot.
Yeah, for me, it's like Jennifer's Body was my only real identification to any of this movie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to it with an open mind. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be like? Do you think it'll be gory?
I do. I think it's going to be kind of surprisingly
gory.
gory. Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah, I'm excited. I wonder if it's going to be like May.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be like gory and romancy, kind of cutesy romance.
Like cutesy, yeah. I totally see that. It's giving me those vibes from that poster. It's not like May or like it's like dark comedy.
No. Sweet. Well, we'll let you know what we think.
We'll see ya.
All right, Lisa Frankenstein review time. So, overall, like the movie. I did like how creative it was. I had not been too familiar with, Diablo Cody stuff, heard the name and seen a couple movies, but wasn't really as big as what Ivy is. But yeah, overall, like the movie. I like the direction they took it with some of the scenes that happened. I wasn't really necessarily expecting they would happen. And I did like kind of the creative twist that they put on the movie just with some of the background stuff and some of the cut scenes and different things like that. Did find myself laughing quite a bit. So it was a pretty funny movie. Would have liked more gore. A little bit not as gory as I would like, but I get it. It's a cutesy kind of romance movie. So, overall, I would recommend this film. Definitely. So, yeah, it gets the nods up for me. So hopefully you all seen it and, let us know in the comments if you like it. Bye.
So we literally just got out of the screening with Lisa Frankenstein.
Yes.
First phrase, first word that comes to your mind.
Tim Burton, if Tim Burton was still good. Like, if he didn't suck as he does anymore, and he made this back in the day, perfect. This is exactly what good Tim Burton looks like.
All right.
But Tim Burton, if he directed Heathers.
That's, you know what? That is a perfect description. If Tim Burton had directed Heathers, that definitely feels like this.
That's what this movie is. Yep.
Yeah.
It's campy. It's beautiful. It's colorful. It's
very colorful. A lot of pinks.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank God that lots of pinks.
So perfect for Valentines.
Exactly. And it was a very sweet movie. I loved it so much. Just give me all the warms, fuzzies. It was very sweet.
It's amazing how murder will do that for you.
Yeah, well.
All right. Just give a basic rundown of the plot. Should we have spoilers or no?
I think we should have spoilers.
All right. So spoilers incoming.
Yes. So if you don't want to know about it, go away. But if you do, stay. Be a great time. We'll have a conversation about this. So just a synopsis, though, is basically Lisa is a kind of down on her luck, kind of awkward chick whose mom mysteriously died by an axe murderer. And so she has a lot of major trust issues. And she's adopted into this new family. And they are her stepmom is basically Delia Dietz from Beetlejuice. And
I think worse.
Worse? She's like the mom. No wire hangers.
She's Delia Dietz meets Mommy Dearest.
Yeah. She's something. And, the dad's a complete pushover and all that. And the daughter, her stepsister, is like, I don't know, she's funny. she's well-meaning, good intention, but Jesus Christ, if this were in the 80s, she'd just be that dumb blonde stereotype and probably played by Linnea Quigley. Probably not. Probably someone else, but Linnea Quigley could play her.
She's well-meaning, good intention, but still an 80s cheerleader.
Yeah, with so many backhanded compliments. It's like, wow, okay. Like, either something about Lisa Frankenstein's No, that's not her actual last name. It's Swallows.
Yeah, her actual last name is pretty ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah. Lisa Swallows, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, she has this family. They're not great. She gets drugged at a fucking party when she's trying to talk to a guy she likes, and then some asshole tries to pretty much rape her 80s style in the bedroom. And then all of a sudden she gets this wish because she's a freak, and I love that about her. Not in the way that you're thinking. She's like your stereotypical kind of goth chick or just kind of awkward person, and her favorite thing to do is like go to the cemetery and do grave rummings, which I used to do back as a kid. So that's pretty cool. I dig that. But specifically this one dude, Cole Sprouse.
And during a ball lightning freak storm, she wishes to be with him, and then next thing you know, lo and behold, his zombie is breaking into her house.
Yep, full Dawn of the Dead style. That was cool because I was playing on the.
She was watching Dawn of the Dead when he knocked on the door and then busted through the window.
It was very sweet, very poignant.
And then later on in the movie, he's wearing headphones around his neck, just like Bub.
Yeah. Oh my God, Oh, the parallels. The parallels. And oh my God, I love Lisa's music choices. She is definitely, goth girl tier. Joy Division, loves The Cure. I didn't hear the Smiths. I was hoping to.
No. There was a Violent Femmes t-shirt, but I didn't hear any Violent Femmes.
That's unfortunate. But
she had a Bauhaus poster in the room
she
too.
did. Girl, all her outfits stunning. I want all of them. I want a copy paste of that wardrobe in my wardrobe. Beautiful. All the outfits were great. Kudos to that outfit designer who put all those together. But yeah, so he needs parts. He's fallen apart, you know? It's just what you do with a creature boyfriend. So he needs an ear and he needs a hand.
That's all we know of at first.
At first. Where they get the ear from? Well, he whacks the shit out of Delia Dietz's evil twin. Kills her, like, straight up kills her.
Just smashes her on the back of the head with a sewing machine.
I was just like,
I thought she was just knocked out, and then the camera shows this pool of blood. It's like, oh, okay.
Full on killed her.
That happened.
For an ear. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Whatever. You know? You do what you gotta do.
And Lisa's totally cool with it.
She really is. She was calm about the whole thing, but also this bitch was gonna try to throw her into like an insane asylum and shit. So, good riddance. Yeah. Damn it, Janet.
Yeah, that was her name. So they get the ear from her and attach it to him, but it doesn't work. And she realizes that electricity makes Frankenstein come alive, so she zaps him in a malfunctioning tanning bed.
That almost kills her in the beginning.
And makes the ear work. So cue the 80s montage of collecting body parts and zapping them.
Yep.
And he's a fully functioning human being almost.
Right? He's like, goddamn, okay, I didn't realize that's how that worked. Gosh, if we only knew. Magical. I guess it was magic lightning that brought him back to life. But I will say, okay, this is something we didn't mention in the beginning. They had like an animated segment that showed like how the creature's life was before he died. And that was neat.
Yeah, I mean, that was, yeah.
I liked it. It was a good touch.
Little opening credit sequence, yeah.
Yeah. So, Zelda Williams, thank you for blessing us and being the new Tim Burton. Suck it, old Tim Burton. There's a new awesome director in town. Also, Diablo Cody did write it, and her fingerprints are all over this. It has the quick humor of, you know, the quick humor of like Juno and Jennifer's Body, and not to mention just like, I don't know, there's just, you can tell it's Diablo Cody.
It was definitely, I mean, so Diablo Cody has definitely improved, I would say, in her writing. I liked Juno when it came out, but this is way better written than Juno. The dialogue feels more natural, less forced with like all these references and modern slang and shit.
You know what? I do agree with that because that was one of my fears I had mentioned a while back with it being 80s themed. Is this just going to be like fucking Stranger Things where it just, oh, reference, you know?
Yeah.
Luckily,
there was
they
some
did
of
it,
that, but
it wasn't
well.
all. You know,
Yeah.
at the beginning, they basically got it out of the way where she talked about her jelly shoes and all the other shit, and then, boom, bam, got out of it real quick.
Little references here and there, but I mean that's what you want out of a period piece like this, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was just a lot of fun. Like going into it, I figured it would be, but it's all the camp and cheese and just voila, everything that you could ever want, and like a modern day throwback to the 80s. Like I don't know how to describe some of the humor in it. It was just so good. Everything just had its own little place, and even subtle things, you know, that made you laugh. Like where she had like her dress outside the car door because it got stuck because it was so long and tooly.
And she just jumped in and didn't care, and so you don't even realize it until the camera cuts outside the vehicle, and it's like, oh yeah, that's her dress hanging out there. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just a little touch like that.
Yeah, it was very cute. Like you could definitely tell that they really did their homework and they really did, you know, tried their best to make it unique. Any other thoughts?
Cole Sprouse was good. He didn't have to talk.
Yeah, he barely had to talk. So like and you know, that's the funny thing. We talked about that a little bit. Like Dylan Sprouse is the one that's known for all the independent films and the weird kind of indie movies, and now
Cole is known for being Jughead.
Yeah, right? In Riverdale. So, hey, good job, dude. Look at you going from Big Daddy to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody to Jughead to The Creature. And he honestly, okay, I will say this too. I used to watch Zack and Cody when I was a kid. I was of the age. I think we're about the same. I might be about the same age as Cole Sprouse. Literally grew up together. I watched them grow up in the same, you know, as I was. But if you look back at like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the kids have the comedic timing down really well. And it kind of translated to this movie. With like just kind of some of the subtle movements or like the looks he would give Lisa, and I'm like, I remember seeing you do that when you were a child. And that's like the weird kind of, I don't know, Disney quirk, like Disney kids show quirks is like where they give people weird looks or, you know, stuff like that. And it's like that kid had years to perfect it and he put it to work.
When you have a character, that can't speak, they have to be able to express things through motions and facial expressions and grunts and gestures.
And he did a good job with under all that makeup that he had on too. Up until there was some points where it looked like he didn't have much on.
Less and less every time they zapped him.
Yeah. Well, there was even one point where, like, he was supposed to be a little bit cleaner, but he looked kind of, I don't know. It was the way the makeup looked. It looked kind of funny from, like, a distance. It was, like, a distant scene, and it looked like they didn't try as hard, and it was just kind of funny. It looked like he just had a little schmutz on his face.
But overall, we were very impressed. Definitely worth checking out.
Yes, if you have the chance to go see it, go take your love bug out to it. If you don't have a love bug, just go on out. It's a good time. Support women directors. Support women. That's all.